where your whip, and you saw it where your kids. They don't live with them.
It's the NBA. Brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We're live from the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana, for this Pelicans home game. You look at the Nuggets. Gilgeous-Alexander. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
And Giannis just playing right now with a very highly revved motor.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Driving in. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. From deep, Wall. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Now here's Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Pelicans.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. Get out in transition there.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Over in the corner, Williams. Fast break, here we go. Jumps up. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
This is when the defense really gets disrupted by Giannis being physical, and then he gets up in the air to rub it in with the jam.
Now here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Bamba wide open, and he fires. 5 on the clock. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
And oh, here we go. Wall, nobody back. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Butler. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. 10 points for Giannis.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Outside Butler to stop the drought. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Well, the floor is going to open up now if Jimmy Butler can knock down something from that distance.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Driving the lane. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Butler, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Giannis. 10 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. Releases. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nobody near Williams. The Nuggets with another miss. Pass to Valanciunas. Stolen by Bamba. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Stolen by Jackson. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That is his first foul of the game. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
Pass to Murphy. Here is Hawkins. A 3-ball. They get it again. Burks on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Burks with it. And here's Hawkins. He's guarded by Williams. Clock at 4. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Pass to Burks. Here's Hawkins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
And so he hits both. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Pass to Hawkins. Back to Wall. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got the lead up to 13 now for the Pelicans.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jackson, that's good.
And Jackson does a good job of finding some gaps and getting to those open areas. That's how he finds his shots.
Here's Zeller following the score by Reggie Jackson. Here's Hawkins. Love grabs the board.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Williams in the post. To the paint. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Left side, Brown. Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
That's good from Hawkins.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Well, proving more and more he's trying to be more effective from the three-point line as Gilgeous-Alexander collects a bucket.
Here's Giannis. Got it. Good job in the low post. 14 points for him.
And Giannis setting the tone right now with some authority on the offensive end.
And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Here's Giannis. Pass to Burks. Now Hawkins. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Love. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. For New Orleans, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
Well, there's so much dominance in Giannis's game and what he can do, especially inside the three-point arc. It's the free throw line that he's still working to perfect.
Outside Williams. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And so we conclude the first half. New Orleans on top. They lead by 14. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Out to Clarkson. Back to Wall. Clarkson outside. Back to McDaniel. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Okoro. The finish. And Okoro throws it down.
And a lot of scouts were thirsting over the defense that Okoro brought to the game. To play on the ball, he's a good help side defender as well.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. Pelicans leading by 12. Outside Wall. Driving to the basket. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Pass to Butler. Williams in the post. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the turnover again by Denver. Here's New Orleans. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Burks in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Burks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Burks on the wing. Here's the three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Okoro, he plays determined, but he also plays very physical, so he's going to draw fouls from anywhere.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Pelicans leading by 17. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And the Nuggets making a change here. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Jackson. Over to Wall. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo by himself. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, don't let Giannis get a step on you. His one step counts for three sometimes, and he's gone.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
And he knocks down the first one. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Astonagi, and he dunks it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here is Hawkins. 8 points for him. Pass to Burks. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Substitution on the court.
Denver with the ball. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Hawkins. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And the Pelicans miss again.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
The shot's good.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Outside Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. The free throw drops for Butler.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire how competitive he is on a daily basis.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And so Butler nails both of them.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Left side, Wall. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Shot's good from Butler.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs.
You combine a lot of things with Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got speed and length and growing in terms of his basketball IQ.
Works for 3. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
The defense has to be beside themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Nuggets trailed by 15. Here's Jackson. And there it is for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Right side, Wall. Burks in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Denver. Trailing by 13. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for your Pelicans.
Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 26 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Giannis is double. Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 11. Williams with a clean look. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
For the finish, and it's Williams with the jam.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, David.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Poke loose. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Pass to Hawkins. From downtown. For three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 16. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
I think at some point that's going to...
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Najee. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Burks with the steal. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Hawkins with it. Back to Antetokounmpo. Knocked loose.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pelicans.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
That's good from Hawkins. Big group substitution here for Denver. And so Hawkins drills both of them. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Denver. It's a 13-point game. Love right side. Bamba trying to break free. And again, Denver with the triple.
That's a huge part of Love's game right now. A catch-and-shoot player. He has great confidence in that shot.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Here's Butler. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Hawkins with it. So we see the Pelicans get the win here.